for the GOATcast. What's up, everybody? We're here. Yes. What's up, everybody? Okay. All right, we have our cat in the background who is going crazy. But welcome everyone to the GOATcast. We are going to do a live stream anime corner, and I have with me my esteemed colleagues, Katie Cade and
CL
Raptor, whatever his name was. So, okay, so tonight we are going to talk anime corner. We're going to talk about all kinds of anime. We're going to talk about all kinds of manga. Haven't seen Ant-Man yet, but we will hopefully have that at some point. Not the spoiler, but a review of Ant-Man before the end of the weekend, if I can get to there to see it. So we have now, we are going to do a few questions and answers, Q&A. All right, so are you guys ready? Y'all didn't even
I said
speak
hi.
to the...
I said hi.
Gangy
I said hello.
All right.
This is my
As you
show.
see, we have Attack on Titan, but who cares?
You're still recording?
Okay, we're going to talk about, I'm not going to ask that one first, but we're going to talk about some different topics
Yeah.
because that's what we do here on the Anime Corner. So, first question. Best anime fight.
One Piece.
Best anime fight. We're not going to just say a random name of an anime. We're going to actually discuss the best anime fight you've seen. I haven't seen a whole lot of anime. I've seen enough, but I might not be as versed as you all on anime. So I'm going to let you guys go first. What is the best anime fight you have seen? Well, it can be in the manga too.
Whitebeard versus the Marines.
Whitebeard versus the Marines.
At
That's...
Endo down.
Huh?
At Endo down. Well, it's because he didn't just go against one. He went against Akainu. He went against Aokiji. All of them went. Bless you, buddy.
That's our cat, Sonny, in the background sneezing. So that is, of course, One Piece. You need to preference your best fight with what anime is from.
One Piece.
Whitebeard
I don't
versus
think
the
there's
Marines.
a Whitebeard in any of it.
Well, that might be. You never know. Okay, Katie Cade, best anime fight.
I have to choose one.
No, three.
Three.
Pick-
Okay.
Pick what you think is the best.
The best? I mean,
Yes.
I have like two, but for different reasons.
Do two.
Okay, well, do your two. Do your two.
Okay, so my first one is the final fight of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Okay.
Father versus Edward. And then
Okay.
my second one would be Garm versus Thorfinn, which is in the manga of the saga.
Who first?
Garm versus
Garm versus...
Thorfinn.
I couldn't hear what she said. Okay, so Garm versus Thorfinn.
Yes.
Okay, for me, well, since you did two, I'm gonna do two.
No.
I absolutely, for best fight, I have to go, there's two, and it's from the two GOAT anime, Dragon Ball and Naruto.
Of course.
I have to go with, in Dragon Ball, I have to go with Gohan versus Cell, Perfect Cell. That was the perfect balance between someone being OP and then Cell coming back and flip it on him at Super Perfect Cell. Even though I want to say Goku versus Perfect Cell because I think that was, for all the choreography, that was probably the most perfect fight in all of Dragon Ball Z and all of anime to me, but it ended kind of weird and the hero didn't win. My second favorite is the final fight between Naruto and Sasuke. I think it was the perfectly animated and them just showing those two and their different ideologies clashing. I thought was perfect to end what was a very stressful arc between the beginning of the Fourth Ninja War to Kaguya to their final fight. I think it was very stressful, but it ended well, and I think it ended with one of the best fights in all of anime. So is everybody?
Well, I wanted to add
I
one.
want to explain one.
This one's from Tokyo Revengers. This isn't like one fight, it's like a bunch of fights, but it's the war against, I think, some kind of dragon.
The Black Dragons?
No, I don't think it's
No, I swear it's the Black Dragon.
The
It's the
one with
Black
the-
Dragon tongue.
Blue Ogre came out.
Yeah, that's angry. I mean, no, that's sad. That's a sad.
Yeah. Okay, well, that
Wait,
fight
not smiling and
was
something
just
like that.
perfect in every way. Like, there was so much action. The ending was great. There was, I mean, it was just everything you could ask for in a fight. I mean, Takamichi was actually fighting that time. And that was like his first actual time being involved in the fight. We got to see the Blue Ogre, which is basically Smiley's little brother.
Angry.
Angry, yeah. And he started crying and then just beat everyone up. It was a great fight, and there were so many characters involved, and that's what I love about Tokyo Revengers. It's just an all-out brawl every time. So that was really
Okay.
Okay,
Tokyo-
can I explain mine?
Which one were you explaining?
I didn't explain any, I just said them.
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, we're gonna keep it moving. Okay, so this is Anime Corner Free for All. This is the GOATcast Season 4 live stream. Thank you all for watching or listening or whatever you're doing. Let's go to, I'm gonna skip around so I have a bunch. Let's go to the worst anime we watched.
What's it called? Promise Neverland Season 2?
Well, no, hold that, because I have worst arc. I think that,
Well, that wasn't even one arc. That was like a whole bunch of arcs combined into a
Well,
horrible mess.
so that's the worst, Promise Neverland is the worst anime you've ever seen.
No. Let me think about what the worst is.
No, I
Dragon
will-
Ball Super. Where's the other thing I watched?
worst anime you watch is what?
Dragon Ball Super.
Dragon Ball Super.
Yes.
That's the absolute worst.
Yes, that's the worst.
Okay. And why?
Because it's just, I think, what's his name? The creator does a terrible job of just power scaling. He doesn't do a good job of doing that at all. I mean, he just keeps giving people power-ups and power-ups and power-ups to where there is no boundary within his anime. And I just don't think that's a stable way to move on with an anime.
Okay.
And it's just ridiculous what he's saying. Like, I mean, he's making Piccolo more powerful than Goku, and then Gohan more powerful than Piccolo in the last two movies.
He's not more powerful.
And I mean, it's just,
He's on par with Goku.
it's just ridiculous. The things they do.
I mean,
They beat Moro, who was said to be immortal. And they every conclusion to their fight is usually, other than the tournament power was pretty good. But after that, every fight just concluded with some hypothetical,
I
circumstantial.
mean, I have some
It was
some
it's not
some
great.
thoughts on that, but that's for a different category. Worst anime I've ever seen.
Oh, I have mine.
What's Seven Deadly Sins really that good?
No,
Yes,
that's
it
the worst.
was. It was so.
That's the
If you read the manga, I didn't watch the anime. I read the manga.
Because Seven Deadly Sins,
That is the worst
tried.
thing.
I tried
It's
twice.
not.
I tried twice
If
to
you have
watch
to try multiple times,
from the beginning,
that's how you know.
and I started over and watched it with you
Okay,
guys.
well, I'm gonna watch it. We're gonna
And,
watch it together. We're gonna watch it together.
No.
It might get way better, but
Mm-mm.
from episode 1 to like episode 4 or 5.
Only 5 episodes. Only 5
I mean, if
episodes.
you can't hook me in 5 episodes, then
Brother Bear, you didn't even get to the main
And it only
story.
goes downhill from there.
It does not. It goes way.
See, Blue
you didn't even get to
Exorcist-
the first. Blue Exorcist is terrible.
it's not
know, maybe
terrible.
I'm Blue
It actually, Blue Exorcist starts out good. It kind of starts trailing off in the middle, but it starts out good, and then you get, you trail off, but then it gets a little better. Anyway, so yeah, I slightly say Seven Deadly Sins, but I haven't finished watching it, so I can't be.
5 episodes.
I haven't finished the first season, but from what I've seen and heard, it's not.
Horrible.
It's
It really
horrible.
gets worse.
It's animation.
Okay,
Mine
so
is
That's in the book.
mine is actually pupa.
who?
Pupa.
Chuba. Okay.
No, not pupa. Pupa.
Chupa.
Like Pupa.
Okay.
And that was horrible because it was like I don't even I don't even remember
I gotta do
how
one thing. Sorry, stream. Be right back.
I don't even remember how long the episodes were, but they were like 6 minutes, and then it was just absolutely horrible. Like nothing got explained. There was like
Why did you watch it?
I was just like I saw it on TikTok and people were like, "Don't watch this," so I watched it.
What?
And it was like quick. It was only 12 episodes, and they were each like 4 minutes. But 4-minute
Where can you find
episodes is
Pupa?
not a good idea. On illegal websites, no web.
Okay, well then
no.
we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay.
It's not on Crunchyroll, Funimation,
Oh,
or
definitely not on Crunchyroll.
I have
anything like
I
that.
have
I'm
multiple
not
best animes I've watched.
Well, we
should
haven't-
move
we
on.
We
haven't-
haven't
We
even
should
said
move
anything
on.
about that.
So we should move
We
on.
haven't moved. We're
So we should
moving.
move
We're
on.
moving on. Like I said, I'm skipping around. I got a lot of.
Okay, can you move on to the
Okay.
best, please?
No.
No, yes, please.
Best anime?
No,
Yes.
save that for later.
I don't
Yeah.
wanna do it later.
Okay.
It's fresh in my mind.
Let's. I'm being random. Worst character development in a
Oh God.
anime series that you've watched.
Worst character development.
Oh, I knew this one. Oh, Tintin.
Well, she is like a side,
Exactly.
the sidest character of all time.
There was no development. They didn't do anything for her. Rock Lee stayed the same.
That's what my worst character development was.
Yeah,
Rock Lee.
stayed the same.
Rock Lee.
Their whole
He
group.
never developed.
Neji stayed the same until he
Dang.
died. I mean, he developed. They developed
Dang,
in
y'all coming
Naruto.
for all the Naruto characters.
In
I mean-
Naruto alone, they developed. But after that, I think that Kishimoto does a very bad job of including side characters other than Sasuke.
Of course,
He's amazing.
there's like 28 billion
Exactly.
characters.
But still, Rock Lee was the same from, I guess, the Kimamaru. What was it, Kimamaru fight all the way till the end of Shippuden. He never changed, and I mean that's cool, but
Cool. It's not cool.
that's not cool. Yeah, I mean as they were young, so they should have had some type of character development, like Naruto. He didn't have the best either. Sasuke, I thought he had an okay character development, but everybody else just kind of. Sakura, even her, she didn't. She still was crazy about Sasuke even way after the fact. So. I hate to pick on Naruto like that, but I think they had some of the worst character development
Of course.
of all of anime because at least, but at the same time, you can look at something like Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Did Tien change? Well, Tien did change. Did
Not
Yamcha,
definitely.
the Yamcha
Yamcha,
really
they ain't done nothing.
develop him?
Yamcha.
But he is he's a low tier side character that you can say, well, they're not going to spend that much time on him. But do you think Piccolo? Piccolo was kind of a big deal. He did have, I think, character development. But yeah, I'm trying to think. And Attack on Titan, did the characters really have a lot of development?
Yes.
I mean, if you read the manga, you
Yes,
haven't
they most
even
definitely
finished.
I've seen.
did. I have.
I mean, I feel like you could argue. Well, no, characters have.
I mean, certain people, but at the end of the day, when it's a global event happening, everybody's views kind of change. Like for Attack on Titan, I think every character we were introduced to changed, and I think the best character development. I know it's not. That's
Well,
not
we're
the
not
topic.
there. Well,
But anyways,
hold
Wait,
that.
wait,
Hold that.
Fletcher.
Hold that.
Let's talk
Hold
about
that.
Attack on
Hold
Titan.
that. Hold that.
Fletcher's
Hold that.
the
Hold that. We
There's
can
no
talk about
character
that.
called Fletcher, first of all.
Is
Second of all,
Fletcher, whatever, Fletch.
that's not even.
Gabby
the
had the
character's
worst.
name.
Everybody
Fletch.
hates
It's
Gabby.
Flock.
We don't
It's
like
Flock.
him.
It's Flock.
It's not Fletcher, but
We don't like
let's talk.
Gabby.
Hold
Is it
on.
Flock?
Gabby is the
Yes.
worst.
Flock. That's what I meant. Fletcher.
What was I
Attack on
saying?
Titan.
Oh yeah, people could
If
argue
you can
that
see it.
in season 4, Armin didn't have a lot of development, and then a lot of people don't like Mikasa, however you say her name, conclusion, which I didn't like her conclusion that much either. But that's not really. I mean, I guess she did have character development. I mean, she definitely did, but I didn't like her conclusion, and I feel like that kind of is what's supposed to tie all your character development together. And so if you just kind of regress as a character, then that just kind of ruins it.
That's true. Welcome anyone that has joined the chat. This is the GOATcast, and this is Anime Corner. It's a free for all. We're just discussing several topics. So that was the worst character development. I said Rock Lee. You can pick a most non-Team 7 members of Naruto, of the Hidden Leaf.
Even Choji had character development.
Yeah, Choji had a little bit.
Shikamaru did.
Ino did.
And
she developed into a flower worker.
What?
Yeah, she definitely developed, but she developed into something.
Anymore. She did have some.
All right. We'll let rock like that, but I ain't see it. But okay, we're gonna move on from worst character development. And if whoever's in chat wants to chime in, but our Google Assistant decided to add his 2 cents. But anyway, okay, this is so we have best, and then we're gonna have favorite. What is your favorite? No, what is your favorite arc of any
favorite arc of
anime?
Oh, that's hard.
Favorite arc.
Favorite arc.
And if you are in the chat, you can put in your favorite arc of any
I know
anime.
mine. I have
The
2.
last arc of Tokyo Ghoul.
Okay.
In the manga or
The
the
anime.
anime? Okay. Mine is Golden Age from Berserk.
Oh!
And Promise Day from Fullmetal Alchemist Brother.
I don't know the name of any arcs, but Toradora, the last arc
Oh,
of that
God.
was the best thing I've ever watched. And I
The
don't
most
like romance.
atrocious thing
I
I've ever seen.
despise romance animes. But that was
I
the
should have
You
put
watched
that.
that,
I should have
garbage?
put that for my
was the
worst
best.
anime.
That was the best anime I've ever
I should have
watched.
put that for my worst anime.
Hands down, that is the best ending I've seen. Well, no, it's not the best, but it's really up there.
Garbage
for
I've
me.
ever seen.
It's not. It's just good. It's simply good. Like, it's fun. It's a good anime to watch.
It was
during
called
summer.
what?
Toradora.
Toradora.
Called trash.
Trash.
No,
the
no.
best-
Okay, and
the best
no, I'm gonna
anime-
add to it. And
My favorite.
I think you should watch it during the summertime because it's just a fun anime to watch, and the ending is just so powerful. And Erased, the last arc of that.
Okay,
if you can
Erased
even
is
call it an
good,
arc.
but
Erased is
All
the
right.
there's
My
just so many good
favorite
anime.
anime arc will forever be
Dragon Ball something.
the Cell
Of
Saga.
course. Of course.
That's a saga.
The android through Cell. That was an arc. That was the
Mm-hmm.
Cell. That was the red. You could say it's the Return of Red Ribbon arc from the beginning when Trunks shows up till when they kill, till when Gohan kills Perfect Cell. That was the greatest anime arc ever. It has so many different twists and turns. But I'll add another one. My favorite is, well, I was going to say Pain, but I didn't like Pain as much as I don't like Pain arc. I didn't like Pain.
I have another question. Once you finish up, I have another
I liked Five Kage Summit. I think that was a good arc.
That's your favorite of all time?
That's one of my favorites, yeah. When Sasuke goes psycho and runs through
that's
all of
why.
them.
runs through is crazy.
Well, he gets beat up, but he tries to run through the
You
whole
need to
squad.
watch and read more, because it's all the same one. It's all
Yeah,
from
you
the
need
same
Naruto
thing.
and Dragon Ball. are not-
He's got a
Okay, then
different-
my favorite arc, I'll go to Castlevania.
Okay.
Yeah, that's even worse. No, stick to the other ones.
The last arc,
Oh Lord, have
when
mercy.
Isaac storms Carmilla and her vampire army, and he brings his reanimated monsters, that's the GOAT. But nobody watches, unfortunately.
I got another
Castlevania.
Okay, no, I have a question to ask. Bro. Do you think that if old gen animes like Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho,
Yu
Naruto,
Hakusho is another good one.
One Piece, if
The Dark
do you
Tournament.
think that if they were introduced now, they would have the same like following as they did back then?
No.
I just don't think. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I'm sounding like a hater, but I don't think Dragon Ball would just. I
Obviously
just
not,
don't
because
think in a new gen setting.
Dragon
in the
Ball is
city
like
right
a
now-
starter,
Yeah.
a
Because-
gateway.
It depends, because Dragon Ball is before the social media and all that. You had to dig and find Dragon Ball
If you weren't from Japan.
if you weren't from Japan. Y'all don't have to dig and find. Y'all have all that to your disposal. You're saying, do you think that something like Dragon Ball, Naruto, those type of animes would get the hype they get if they came out in the 2020 or these last few years, and they'd have to go up against Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, My Hero, Jujutsu Kaisen, and all that. It depends. It depends, because I still think that Goku, I think that all the characters in Dragon Ball will still be popular today, even if they came out today. But they're such an old, like now you have, I think, Naruto and Bleach and those changed the game because they had more multifaceted arcs and storylines, where Dragon Ball was more simplistic.
Yeah.
If Dragon Ball changed up and became more, more character based instead of just,
Just
adventure,
fighting.
then I don't know, Dragon Ball would probably be a whole lot better. But that's going way off. So we're gonna go beyond.
Wait, hold on. I had another thing for my favorite arc. My other
We gotta
favorite
move
arc
on. 'Cause we got a
is
lot of stuff.
no.
Oh, yeah,
It's
move on, move on.
Chimerian arc from
Okay, no,
Hunter x Hunter.
Move on.
Whack.
No,
Okay.
whack.
Best anime of all time, please.
Huh?
Best anime of all time, please.
That's gonna be last.
What?
That's like the
Okay.
final boss.
Best
No.
anime arc, not the favorite,
Best.
but what you think is the best.
That's what I just
I
put.
think, yeah.
So that y'all think
Wait, no,
your favorite
okay.
is what you think is the best.
Okay, so my favorites are the first ones that I said. So, Promised Day and Golden Age, and then the best. Well, it's them, but also Chimerian arc. I think that's like the best.
See, I don't
I
think.
think Golden Age
I
is
think
the best.
Cell arc is my favorite, but the best anime arc ever.
Golden Age arc is the best ever. Promise Day.
I don't know. If it ended a little bit better, I would say the tuning exams would be the best anime arc.
Oh, you know what else is the best arc? Oh yeah, tuning exams.
But it had some stuff in it that ended and middle part didn't.
best is prologue from Vinland Saga, the first arc. Farmland's good. Every arc in Vinland Saga is good, but prologue arc, best. The manga and the anime.
Well, I'm gonna say the best is
Tuning
tuning exams would be my best, but it had some issues. And I'm going back to Castlevania because I like Castlevania. I think the whole Dracula arc from like the end of season 1 and all of season 2 is one of the best arcs ever. When we got cat friends joining us, but he doesn't need to be on the live stream. Okay, cat friend Sunny. All right, so we done with best anime art.
Okay.
Let's wrap this up.
No.
Okay, so we done with that. Who is the best? What? I'm gonna take out favorite. I'm gonna just do best. Best anime character development.
Oh my gosh!
Thorfinn from Vinland Saga.
No, it is Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul.
Tokyo who?
Ghoul.
Tokyo Ghoul.
I think Thorfinn and Edward, my two favorite main characters of all
I'm not talking
time.
about favorite. We said best.
I know, but I'm saying they're my favorite because they have the best character development.
Yeah.
But Thorfinn, I think, has the best. Well, I mean, Edward's is really good too. I can't decide. But both of them.
Kaneki goes from being somebody who is scared of everything,
Nobody
who
cares.
is naive, ignorant to everything. I mean, he just goes from a character that would be killed off instantly. Well, he kind of was. But
He was literally
he goes from like
the
a
first chapter.
ultimate side character to somebody who's willing to give everything for his goal, for the people around him.
Wow.
Okay, well,
I'm
Thorfinn-
going back to Castlevania. Isaac has the best character development of any character. He went from
You need to watch Vinland Saga.
basically being Dracula's slave to becoming a demigod. He just wanted to please Dracula. And then he became, I'd say, as powerful or even more powerful than Dracula in the end. Because he could reanimate. He could do it back then, but he could reanimate a whole army of creatures. And he fought I guess at the time, the second strongest vampire, who was Carmilla. Fought her, beat her, low diff. Even though he had his reanimated people helping him and taking beatings. I think he had it. I say Isaac, and it's Black History Month. So I just
So he gets
a brother,
extra points.
so he get a few extra points.
I say Thorfinn. From
Thorfinn,
Vinland Saga.
okay.
Thorfinn Karlstephanie. I
And you
can write a
say,
whole paper on why he has the
and you
greatest.
say, what's his name? Kaioken, whatever his name is. Kinshasa. All right, we're moving on.
And that guy from Yu Yu Hakusho, what's his name?
Heel. Yeah.
No, Yusuke.
Yusuke?
Yusuke? Oh yeah, Yusuke
yes,
has
most
good.
definitely. In the first few episodes.
Yusuke has good.
Yeah, Yusuke is pretty
Yusuke
cool.
is good.
I'd strongly recommend that you watch Yu Yu Hakusho. It is an excellent anime.
Dark Tournament is GOAT.
It is
Yusuke's goat.
one of the best
I
anime
said
I've watched.
Yusuke's goat.
And it's the best origin anime I've watched. Over
Yusuke
Naruto,
is so good.
It's
Dragon Ball, I mean, Naruto ain't really old school, though.
This is 1980s, 1990s.
I don't think Naruto started until the 2000s.
No, it started in 1990s.
Unless the late 90s, because
Wait, what?
Naruto. It didn't start till the 2000s.
Yeah, it did start till 2000.
It's listed as 1990s.
Oh, that's wrong. Maybe the manga did, but the
Yeah, no.
anime.
Naruto didn't come out till.
Still OG.
Because I was watching Dragon Ball 99 and Naruto was nowhere to be found.
It was like 2010 and up.
Alright, so I know we're all over the place, but we're having fun. Worst anime fight.
Worst.
Worst anime fight.
I
That's
need to
easy.
think about these questions. I
That's
feel like
easy.
it's come up with the top five.
That's easy.
Oh, Sakura versus
Ino.
Sakura versus Ino, that's the easiest one in all of
Sakura versus
history.
Ino.
I think we're all in agreement for that. Alright,
Definitely.
I'm gonna take some of these out. Well,
No, just say
worst anime character in your opinion?
worst.
Worst anime character.
Worst.
Mine's going to be
Like-
controversial.
Like worst as in we don't like them at all, or worst as in they just like shouldn't be in the story, like they serve no purpose.
Yamcha.
I'm gonna say we can do both. I would say the worst as far as their actions and their everything about them, and worst as in the worst written character.
Worst written.
Tenten and Yamcha. Literally.
I
They
mean,
just they serve no purpose at all. They just-
Yamcha did serve a purpose in Dragon Ball.
Yeah, but like it was for.
He didn't serve no purpose beyond
Yeah, no, they should have killed him off.
Dragon Ball. Tenten served absolutely no purpose in any of Naruto from.
And it's not that I don't
Yeah.
like those two characters. I really do like Yamcha. He's funny. He's a comedian.
Yamcha is funny.
And I.
Yamcha does. He gets done dirty, which is funny.
Yes. Tenten. I mean, they just did him so wrong though.
Oh, you know who
They
is?
took his wife. They took
You know
everything
who
from
is
him, and
really-
he's just a
What
part
up?
of the group now. They don't even include him.
You talking about Yamcha?
Yeah.
You know
Well,
who's
she wasn't
really
his wife, she
useless
was
that I
his
just
girlfriend.
thought about in Naruto is Team 7's like captain at the beginning of Naruto. Tenzo, is that his name? Tenzo. It's like the brown haired guy who was the leader with Sai when Sai like first joined them instead of Kakashi. See, you don't even
Yamcha?
remember
I
him.
don't know.
No, Tenzo. It's like T
Which
something.
one? Which guy was he?
Or is it Yam something? No, I think it's T.
Is it the tree guy?
Yeah.
Yamato.
Yeah, he has hospital.
Yamato,
Oh,
yes,
see, I don't remember his name because he's so irrelevant. And then he gets and then he
No,
gets.
he was
Armed
good.
black.
Yeah, I
No,
mean, he
but
was,
I'm saying like
Naruto.
he held
saves mode.
off. He held off.
no,
Obito
but
a
I'm
little
saying
bit.
like
Yeah, he's
worst
like,
character as in character development and everything because he just gets pushed to the side
But
once
that,
Kakashi
he wasn't
makes
there for
friends.
development. He was a full grown adult. There was
I mean-
Yeah, I mean, he was.
He served his role.
I mean, they did him. I wouldn't say he's the worst. He actually had purpose throughout
Yeah, I
at
think
least
there's
the
a difference
first
between
half.
a role character and
I mean, he
a
did in the
character
first
that
half, but after
is
he
looking
fell
for
off so
development.
hard.
Because he played his role. If you're introduced that late into an anime, your purpose is already like written out. You're not gonna develop that much. So I think, he held off
Well-
Obito.
I disagree.
He helped them like do
Yeah, I wouldn't put
operations.
Yamato as the worst. I mean, he didn't
I
do
would
it.
put him as one.
He
escorted
didn't-
Naruto to
Yeah.
that island. to
I mean, he
train.
did.
I'd put him as one of the worst.
He got once the war arc started, he was pretty much non-existent. But throughout most of Shippuden, he was he did a lot.
Other
Like I
characters
said, he
that
held off Obito, and he got dropped. Well, he was going to try to drop Sasuke, but they didn't.
Other
But-
characters that are just the worst is like half the characters that
but he
are
couldn't do-
half the characters that are introduced at the end, like the final arc of what's it called? Tokyo Revengers. Like half of them were literally like they just didn't need to be there. The ending, the manga ending.
Yeah, they just
Like the end of Tokyo Revengers, like it was just
It was
I don't
all
even know
over
what to
the
say.
place.
Yeah, it was all over the place. And like they introduced so many new characters, and half of them just didn't need to be there. Like they were there for a second. Like South, was that his name? I mean, I guess he did serve his purpose, but I don't like. He wasn't really that memorable. Honestly, I don't remember him. But yeah, a lot of them characters.
I just don't feel like there was a good decision made for all those characters.
Yeah, like they introduced a bunch.
Like you could
at
just
the
have
very
them in the background at that point.
Yeah. And like some of them
Well, I
did
mean,
like
you could say that about
the guy
Turn of
with
Power.
the
They had
hair.
a lot of terrible characters in Tournament of Power, but
Yeah, but Turn Power was good. I mean, it just.
mm,
It was
Wait,
good.
so what's
I liked
for
it.
Tournament
what's
of
for a
Power.
worst character like you just don't like them?
Worst character I just don't like.
Yeah.
I do not like her. No.
Controversial. Vegeta. I can't stand Vegeta.
You are so
What?
terrible.
Vegeta is one of the worst characters.
What in
He
the world, man?
he caused so much trouble in Z.
That's.
But they still, how are you going to, how, like he did so many terrible things.
And that goes towards his development.
But his development, did he really develop?
Yes.
Did he really
He
develop?
developed into a
I mean, and
father,
Super-
a family man,
Super, he kind of developed, but
a brother to go
I mean, they're sitting there like in the Boo Saga. He kills half the stadium of innocent bystanders.
Yeah, he died.
And he did it so that he could power up, so he could be himself again, power up, then get dropped by Majin Buu.
It went towards his
But I just think because if you look at almost all of
Vegeta's the go.
the Frieza saga, almost all of the Cell saga, it was stupid stuff that Vegeta did that caused all of that. Like, they would have won so much easier if Vegeta was out of the equation. I mean, he did help, but he's one of my worst. I mean, I don't think he's the worst written. He's got pretty good character development, but I can't stand him, so.
Character, what I think is the worst, like worst in action, is
Or Donzo.
Griffith. Griffith from Berserk.
Griffith.
Nice.
Donzo's terrible.
Griffith is just.
And Johan.
There was
from
just they just were out of pocket with Griffith. It was crazy.
Yeah. Oh no, and Makima from Chainsaw Man. She.
What?
Have you not read
Yeah,
Chainsaw Man?
yeah, she's just boring.
You haven't finished it, so you don't have to.
I don't know nothing about it, so.
She is boring though. Like she's just.
When you don't read and don't
No,
know.
well, she's. I read it.
You have not read it.
You just want me to read
Okay,
the
we're
whole
not
manga. I'm
gonna
not
go
reading the
through
whole-
Because you have
It's
to
a
go.
boring-
You have to
it's
get
a
into
Well, we're
it.
having our own anime
You don't
fight
even give it a
here.
chance.
And,
It's a boring.
Nobody
manga.
thinks Chainsaw Man is boring. But you.
Many people have. actually.
No.
Yeah.
The haters, maybe.
Yes, they is.
okay, we're gonna condense this down to,
Who have a different opinion.
we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, you're a hater.
We're gonna do 4 more.
No.
Four more.
We don't wanna do any more?
No, just the last one.
Okay, then.
No,
you're
we're doing
right.
4 more. Okay, well, you don't have to say nothing. Okay. Let me see what I say. 1, 2. Okay, what's the, well, oh, we already did that. Okay, what's 3? Never mind.
What is it?
Most overrated anime.
Most overrated. I don't want to. I'm scared to say this one because I feel like people are gonna. I'm gonna say,
Say it.
My Hero Academia.
My Hero? You think that's overrated?
Yes. Like it's good from what I've seen. I've only seen like 2 seasons, maybe so maybe I.
I mean, the
Yeah,
bits and
but-
pieces, I haven't seen, I think I've watched almost all of the first season and some of the second, and I've seen whatever they show on Toonami. Every
Yeah.
episode I see is pretty good. I mean, they do some silly stuff. And I can't stand that, what's his name?
Bakugo?
No,
Wait, Deku?
Deku cries all the time.
That is not even the reason.
That
Deku.
is-
I
he
like
cries
Deku.
so
I actually like
much.
Deku.
No, he cries way too much.
I like.
He
Deku.
cries more than Tanjiro.
That's so not true.
And Tanjiro has a reason to cry.
You know, another one that is overrated is Demon Slayer.
Ooh, what?
Even more than
Hold
My
on.
Hero.
Hold on. Oh, we lost our viewer. We upset our viewer.
I think that Demon Slayer, like, if you look at the manga, it is not very good. I think it's just, like, I hate to say that the animation carries because I don't think that's entirely true. Like, it is cool, I think, with the sword breathing and everything. I mean, the art style is definitely a big contender in its success, I think.
Alright.
But I just don't think that the characters, like, people give a lot of credit to, especially like Shinobu and Mitsuri. But I definitely
Demon Slayer
don't
is,
think,
I think,
don't
is a
think
good
they're
anime. From what I've seen,
No.
I mean, it has its.
I think I have a rebuttal against My Hero Academia. Deku only cries for like the first 2 seasons
Yeah, I
of the
know.
anime.
I wasn't saying that either.
And it gets way better. Like his vigilante arc is really good.
Is that where he's all dark?
Yes, and he doesn't
I
cry.
mean, he looks cool, but
Yeah,
he
that's
hasn't
what I'm
cried
saying.
since.
I like Deku. I don't know.
nah, I have to
the rest
watch
of it.
more.
I think it's a good anime. to
My
watch.
most overrated,
I don't think it's a great manga though.
and y'all gonna be mad.
Don't say One Piece.
But
Please don't say One Piece.
I'm not mad.
Attack
That's the
on-
one I was gonna say, but
What?
I was scared.
What? How?
It's
Because those are the
overrated.
crazy fans.
How?
It is overrated.
I'm asking how.
I mean, I haven't read the manga, but
Yeah, you can't say nothing.
first season good, second season slow, boring. Third season was
You
long.
just didn't watch it.
Fourth season was cool. That was when they started that war, right? With Gabby and all.
Yeah.
Fourth season was cool. I've said third season was okay. I said second season was slow. It took them forever to get to his, what's her name, Historia?
I just don't agree with you
Historia,
guys.
yeah.
It dragged. And people just say how, well, our cat's going crazy. But it's just not as good as people say it
Yeah, I
is.
don't think it is either.
Everybody says acts like it's the perfect anime and everything, every
So good.
Yeah,
moment is
definitely.
great, but no, I think it
I don't
suffers.
think it
That's
is.
just wrong.
Okay. Well, what's your most overrated anime? Okay, well, we're moving on. We got two more.
Dragon Ball Super.
In some ways, I agree with you. Most underrated anime.
Most underrated.
Toradora.
Oh,
Well, actually, that's
God.
not underrated.
Wait, does it have to be an anime or can it be a Sunny?
Sunny.
Sunny, chill out.
All right.
Does
See,
it
we
have
lost
to
our
be-
viewer.
Does it have to be an anime or can it be a manga?
Go manga.
I'm gonna say Witch Hat Atelier because
Who?
exactly you don't know what you've never
Soul
heard of
Eater.
it. It's really good. First of all, the art style is so good. Like every single page looks like it can be like printed and framed into a museum. It is so good, and the storyline is so good. It's like one of the only mangas that has really good like. It actually has good diversity. It has good representation, and the story is really good. And it's about magic, obviously, Witch Hat, but it's just really good. And it's coming out with the anime, so I think it's more popular in Japan because it's getting an anime. But like it doesn't like whenever I go on manga sites, it doesn't have that many. Like there's barely anything under the hashtag. Like it's not a lot of. There's not a lot of followers.
Mine is based on manga only, and that
It's
is
on manga only.
most underrated.
Oh,
Boruto.
that is not underrated.
Boruto is actually
That is
Boruto's
not-
manga is actually good.
That is not underrated.
That
It's
is
not
underrated.
underrated. It's
See,
overhyped.
everybody hates
That's
Boruto.
not true.
Everybody, I've seen nobody, no
Then you
no
You're on
YouTuber,
Facebook.
no nobody I've seen that does.
I mean, everybody knows Boruto though.
Okay, but it's still underrated.
It's
Most
not
people
underrated.
hate it.
people do
I don't
like
think
it.
it's underrated.
Nobody likes Boruto,
I think it's got a lot of
Nobody's
fans.
crazy. Anyways, moving on.
but
Most
Boruto
underrated
is
anime. Oh my gosh, this is hard.
Not
Boruto. The anime is great. I'm not the anime. The manga. The anime is trash. what they did to that Sasuke Retsuden story, that animation was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
I think it was like,
Those
Yeah,
dinosaurs
yeah,
were
like-
Monster is good, but everybody knows
Who?
Monster? That's not underrated. Oh, you know what is
I
kind
think it's not publicized.
you know what is underrated is I'm trying to tell because Monster created by the same creator as
Is it
Monster.
the JoJo thing?
JoJo, no, JoJo's not
It's like
underrated.
this JoJo. I'm trying to think of the name. It's like JoJo something.
JoJo Line, JoJo Lands, JoJo.
Something. It's the one where it's like they do these. It's a series of different stories, and it's like just a bunch of weird monster stuff, like the balloon,
No
the
idea.
head balloons. I mean, it's
Oh, Junji Ito.
yeah, something like that.
That is not JoJo's.
Yeah, I thought it was. I just read the manga, so it was in Japanese. It was in Japanese. I didn't know that. I can't read.
All right, well, we're going to wrap this up. We're going to save best anime for another time.
Well, we already did this whole thing. We might as well say it.
For best anime.
Huh?
I did this for best anime
Sonny, calm down.
because I have so many.
Best anime.
It's been the Sonny.
Best anime is Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is the best anime of all time.
Sonny, please calm down.
Sunny ran out the room because
Best anime is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
best anime
Please close.
is. There's so many. Okay. Starting off with the race. It's throughout the whole story, the investigation.
What?
The investigation. I mean, every episode
What?
hooked you. It was
Oh,
so
God.
perfect. Then we have One Piece. Just what can I say?
No.
Trash.
Then we got Fairy Tail. No, I'm kidding. We got Toradora.
No.
Alright, wait.
Sonny.
Sonny.
Stop. What is wrong with
Okay.
him?
Yeah, we're going to have to end this because the cat is going crazy. And he's tearing up my blinds, which is even worse. Get him out of there. 'Cause-
Sonny, stop. What is your problem?
All right, well, thank you guys for joining for GOATcast Season 4, Anime Corner Free for All. I hope you took something from our discussion. I will put links in the description. Please listen to the podcast, which you can find on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and also
Donate.
everything. I'll try to start dumping everything onto YouTube as well, so like and subscribe on YouTube. If you'd like to donate, if you go to my Anchor, I'll put that in there, my Anchor site. You can subscribe or you can donate whatever you like.
All
Any
is
don-
appreciated.
any donation will go towards making this a little bit better. I know
Amazing.
we're still a work in progress, but anything you guys donate, and we'll try to do some more live streams and try to do some more anime corners. Sorry for the background noise. Our cat was, I guess we weren't giving him enough attention, so
He
So,
decided
yeah.
to go insane.
so we are going to. Oh, what was that? Okay, so we are signing off, and we'll see you guys next time.
Worst anime corner of all time.